Let's make a deal. Bitch, be for real. Is you off a pill? Okay. Let's make a deal. Rumpelstiltskin. She wanna see my purple pickle up in the wind. Okay. Sean, cut that off. Bitch, get in. And if your nigga don't like me, hit chinny chin chin. Bitch, I'm hotter than a pepper, no mint. Big stepper, no still. Big two. 1K.
Alright, man, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Clark Paul, aka YKP, whatever you're gonna call me, and I'm back with another. Mario, what am I back with? Banger YouTube video. If you guys can't read, go back to school, but if you guys can read, you'll see the top of today's video. Today, I'm coming at you guys with another story time, and this story time is about the time I fought a guy because his girlfriend sucked my pee-pee. I swear to God.
Okay.
I swear to God. Alright, y'all, so if you guys have seen my other story time, I'll put it up here. Editing Clark, please remember to put that in there. I did the story time about my first fight in middle school, and that's when I fought Greg. And can you shut the fuck up, Mari Bands? Walmart Bands is doing that, and I'm telling him to shut the fuck up. You guys can go click down below in the description and go subscribe to Mari Bands. Go cop some merch from him and go cop my merch as well. Go down below. I'll put a discount code up here for the merch. It'll be up for a week, and yeah, you'll get that. But anyway. What? Other way around. Flip it. Mari Bands is slut. Anyway, so you guys have seen that story time, hopefully. I'll put the iCard up here about when I fought in middle school. This is the same time it happened in middle school. Now, also, this is also about the same girl. This story time is about the girl who was about my last story time, reading the love letters from my crazy ex. That girl is the girl that was in this video. Like that's who I'm gonna be talking about. We'll call her fucking blood clot.
No, block.
Block? Clock. Alright, y'all, so we'll call my ex crazy ass girlfriend Clock. And her nigga will be called Quaker Oats. Okay, so Quaker Oats and Clock are the two in the story. Now, this starts off pretty simple. After I ended up breaking up with that girl, you know what I'm saying, after she cheated on me 1,000 times, started going to school, whatever. Of course, the girl's a knot. A week later, I ended up with a boyfriend. Now, you know what I'm saying, Clark was a simp at the time, you know what I'm saying, I might have been a little bit hurt, might have had to, you know what I'm saying, go get in my own little bitty to like counteract what she was doing, because she got this guy, and Quaker Oats was this guy who had just came to the school, and I swear to God, I promise you, so me and the girl had been broken up for like a week. When he came into school, this was my 8th grade year, when he came into the school, his first period and my first period were the same class, we sat at the same table. I actually liked the bro, he was cool, Quaker Oats was cool as fuck. But I promise you, swear to God, I told him the second day I ever met him, you know what? I have a feeling that one day you're gonna date my ex. Her name is Clock, right? He was like, bro, I would never do that. We're homies now, right? Well, clearly niggas is weird. Anyway, long story short, the nigga ends up starting to talk to my ex, and I see it around school, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking and looking at my juice box. We had these 2 lunch lines, one for good lunch, one for shitty lunch. So I was in the good lunch line, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a rich nigga in middle school. Anyway, so I remember one time I was in lunch line, and I just like, I looked to my right a little bit. This is when I used to play with kendamas, you feel me? You feel me? Kendamaing. And I remember it went like this, and I look over across the campus, and I see my old bitty bit, you know what I'm saying? Clock with Quaker Oats, chopping it up. But they on some like, okay, I'm Will Smith, that's Jada, and he August, you feel me? This nigga has an entanglement with my ex-bitch. Like, that's what's happening. He has an entanglement with my girl. All right, so I ended up going back home, you know what I'm saying, simping, and I text the girl, and I was like, hey, like, are you talking to, you know what I'm saying, that nigga Quaker Oats? Of course, she was trying to be mean, like, that's not your business, blah, 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 whatever, right? So, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna ask you no more. That was a Friday. I come to school Monday, I walk into campus, there was this front gate that I walked in, and I normally went through the back gate, but this one day, my dad wanted to drop me off in front. I walked through the front gate, my first period was art, and it was literally to the right, like literally, walked in, first door, like literally to the right. So I'm standing in line, waiting for my teacher. My heart hurts still to this day, you know what I'm saying, my 6th grade heart, you know, rest in peace, 6th grade Clark. Standing in line, I see a car. I remember exactly what car she had too. Like I always remember, because whenever I would go out, I would see like the same type of car, and I would think that was her. So I remember her pulling up, getting out, and I was like, damn, that's my ex right there. And right behind her was another car. This nigga came out the car, Quaker Oats. Gave her a hug and a kiss. I shed a tear that day. But that's not the end of the story. This is only the fucking beginning. So we go into class and I talk to bro and I'm like, remember last week how, like, literally, bro, this is like 8th grade drama, like, to the max. Cause it was like, remember last week when Jonathan told, I was like, bro, remember when you told me you wasn't gonna fuck my bitch? Why you with my bitch? And he was like, bro, I don't know what happened. Actually, no. You know what he said? That nigga looked at me and said, oh, that is your ex, isn't it? Her name is Clock, isn't it? Oh. I said, yeah, nigga, the only girl with the name Clock. Bro, it's like, she had like an exotic name, not like you wasn't cool. You not cool. I'm not giving you no props with your name. I'm just saying it was a weird name. The bitch had a weird name. It was like naming your fucking daughter Shaquisha Misha. Like, that's the only Shaquisha Misha you fucking know. Like, it was like that. And I was like, yeah, how the fuck you not remember? Like, that's Shaquisha Misha. How do you not know? And he was like, my bad, bro, but like, I'm damn near too deep in it. Like, I cut her off though. You know what I'm saying? We bros. And I'm like, yo, my mama, I ain't never told him to do nothing because, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate the play, hate the game, you feel me? Like, he can take her, but I was like, you know what I'm saying? He want to cut her off. That'd be nice, you know what I'm saying? So I expected bro to cut him off. A week goes by, nothing. I see this nigga eating her face every day before school. Every day, eating her face, right? Eating her face, I'm like, bro, first off, I didn't even do, well, I did, but not like that in front of everyone. Like, come on, like, you ain't gotta be that mean. He was putting it in my face. So, weeks go by of me just seeing this terrible shit and my heart keeps going, right? So 6th grade me builds up like a little bit of like an anger, cause this nigga lied to me. He didn't really take my girl, but like he was with my girl, you know what I'm saying? He was with my ex, and I was pretty pissed about it. So me and this nigga started to like be distant, you know what I'm saying? And my school had 4 quarters, so the first quarter I had class with him, and the third quarter I had class with him, but second and fourth I didn't. So I go through the full first quarter with this nigga. And then when the second quarter comes, like, we completely stop talking. So then it's just a bunch of animosity and dead air. Like, there's nothing. Like, there's no communication. So we don't know what's being told on each side. So if the nigga talked about me and it came back to me, you know what I'm saying, from one of my friends, the words were gonna get mixed up. Vice versa. If I said anything about that nigga, the words were gonna get mixed up by the time they went back to him. And that's what happened. So I started hearing shit like, Quaker Oats is saying this about you. He was hearing, that fine ass, sexy ass nigga Paolo was saying shit about you with his big dick ass self. And I was like, damn, like, why they saying that? I don't know why they were saying all that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, but shit started going back and forth. So the animosity and the tension just started getting really bad. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the last story time, but we used to all go to this apartment complex, right? We used to all go to this apartment complex, but this was like niggas that grew up like went to elementary school with each other, or like you have to be really locked in to go to these apartments. We used to all hoop there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm the best hooper in America, so just signed a Notre Dame 12-year contract. We used to all go there to hoop, but this nigga had not been there, at least to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't locked in like that. Then all of a sudden, I start going there again, and this nigga start popping out there. I'm like, how the fuck he getting clicked up with my homies? What the fuck? What did I miss? How do these niggas not know he fucking with my ex and he weird, he a liar? Like, you know what I'm saying? That was my 8th grade mindset. I was like, how the fuck are they letting this happen? So we start going to the same spot. Same fucking spot, right? Now, like I said, words started getting twisted around. My homie, what should I name him? Fucking Leaf. My nigga Leaf, I'm still homies with to this day. Shout out Leaf. He actually was in the same story time about when cops almost killed us. He's in that story time. So I've been locked in with him, like I said. Anyway, so bro was not only cool with me, but he was also cool with Quaker Oats. So he started telling, he was one of those people that was telling Quaker Oats what I was saying, but pissing him off. He was an instigator. He was actually the instigator of my last video fight. He was literally, bro, he was instigating everything. This nigga was on all the situations. He was the instigator of the fight that I was in at McDonald's, like the one that I talked about. And he started telling bro shit. So I guess my ex-girlfriend hadn't told him that like we had done anything. So I don't know if like people do that. Like if your girl asks you like, hey, did you fuck your ex? But like, of course if you did, you're gonna be like, yeah. Like, so when he asked for that shit, she said that we hadn't done anything. And I was in 8th grade at the time, so of course, you know what I'm saying, I ain't touched no type of, you feel me, yet. But the girl did, you know, at one point give me, you know what I'm saying, what do zombies always go for, Mari Vans?
What do they go for?
That motherfucking brain. She gave me a little bit of brain, you feel me?
I was gonna say head.
They go for the head too, but they gave me brain and head. Bro, I just signed in Notre Dame. She could have got a full ride scholarship to Notre Dame with her education with that head, you know what I'm saying? So she had gave me head before. And bruh didn't know this, okay? Bruh did not know this. So my homie, of course, is like, instigate. And he starts going, oh, what have you done with your girl? Oh, she ain't let you done nothing with you yet? Damn, that's, cause you know Paolo, you feel me? That sexy ass, fine ass, big dick nigga Paolo was doing shit with her. And he was like, what? What are you talking about? They never did nothing. She told me all they did was kiss. Oh, Brody, that's what she told you? Nah, bro. She sucked his dick. This nigga got turned. And this is coming from this nigga. He told me that he got mad. He got hot. Pushed my homie Leaf out the way. The fuck you talking about? This is the beginning of the day. So he's mad throughout the day. Like I said, we all go to these apartments. So, bro used to ride his bike to school. And my homie Leaf ends up with his bike. And I hear through the grapevine that he's talking about fighting me. I'm like, he gonna fight me. We gonna fight. He gonna have to show me that he wanna fight. So I'm talking to my homie Leaf after. So when you leave the school, you go up, right, and then right down the road, and that's where the apartments are. So we're on the corner, right here on this corner. So you go right. We're on that corner on the first right at the gate. You know, everyone chills outside the school, like waiting for the rides and shit. Brody was still in school, but he wanted to go to the apartment, so he told my homie Leaf to take his bike for him, because they used to take the bikes out right after school. You couldn't keep your bikes in there because it would get locked. So he took it. Then bro was talking about after, he was like, I'm just gonna go home. I told my homie Leaf, I said, bruh, that's his bike, right? He said, yeah. He was like, he's gonna come pick it up right now and then go home. I said, fuck no, give me the bike. That nigga gonna have to come get the bike from me, because he talking about he gonna beat my ass and shit. Now mind you, look, I'm not the toughest nigga in the world. I don't got the most hands in the world, especially in 8th grade before I even learned how to fight. Your nigga was, you feel me? I couldn't beat up everyone. Like that was, I definitely didn't have a mindset, but I definitely was not no bitch. You feel me? I'm not trying to make it seem like I was some hard ass nigga in 8th grade, because I wasn't by no means. But I also wasn't no bitch. You feel me? I stood 10 toes, even though I was a small little person. You feel me? I was still, you not gonna bitch me is what I'm saying. So when Brett was talking about beating me up and shit, and he was skinnier, we were about the same weight, like, you know what I'm saying, same amount of meat. Maybe I was a little bit bigger because I played sports, but he was taller than me. So it was even, you feel me? It was damn near to his side. So I take his bike, and my homie Leaf ends up telling him, hey, Paolo's keeping your bike. So, hey, props to homie, he wasn't no bitch either. He wasn't like, oh, well, I'm gonna get in. He said, all right, I'm coming. So Brett came. I said, all right, it's good. We were in the middle of the apartments, you know what I'm saying? The hoop is in the middle of the apartments. The basketball court's in the middle of the apartments. So Brett pulls in, or he gets dropped off at the top, tells his mom he's about to go get the bike, I guess, or something like that, because she doesn't come in. He just comes in by himself. Or he must have walked from school or something like that. But he ends up walking in, and I see him, and right away I'm like, all right, I know what time it is. So I take off my chain, you feel me? I had one chain at a time. Take my chain off, put it down, put my hair up in a bun, because I had it held long, and I threw his bike on the floor. I said, come get it, bitch ass nigga. He said, all right, it's good. Mind you, like I said, your boy did not have hands like that. So I remember squaring up, but I was like this. I had my hands up, and I didn't really know what to do. Anyway, so bro ends up squaring up to it. But I remember bro squaring up like this. He had his hands low, and I was like, what the fuck is this bitch ass nigga do? He not gonna, I got my hands up like Muhammad Ali. What the fuck is he gonna do? Then I got clocked. But I'm not gonna lie, bro clocked the fuck out of me. He said, wah, 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 3 pieces. I said, what the, this is the first time I ever been hit like that in a fight. I said, what the fuck? But he was weak. So like, I didn't get knocked out of it, but I was like, okay, nigga. Someone know how to fight. Someone know how to fight. And this is the one fight I ever been in where I didn't like beat the fuck up. Well, I did, but like at the end. But like, where I didn't, like in my head, I wasn't the whole time like, oh, I got this, you feel me? Like this was the one, I was like, all right, wait, hold up. It's a probability of me losing this fight. So people start going, oh, even my own homies. I'm like, damn, nigga, what the fuck is you owing for, bitch? The fight just started. What is you, I ain't even swung yet. How you owing? What the, like, you feel me? I was a little embarrassed. I was like, this nigga just 3-pieced me. I started feeling the bumps get on my face. I was like, damn. So I was like, all right, it's good. So I swung and I missed. I was like, fuck, I missed. Like, fuck, in front of all my friends. Whoa, and I was like, maybe it's my reach. Maybe it's my reach. So I get up closer, boom, boom, clock him. Like this, 2 times. But he damn near, and he like looked at me, I was like, okay, I did the same thing in my head, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, I was like this, but in my head, I was doing the same thing. So, I'm back up. I'm like, what's up though, nigga? But swings, and I swear to God, I back up. He doesn't like miss me. If I was closer, he would have hit me, but I backed up enough, so it doesn't, I get under, pick him up, throw his ass on the ground, dip him, because I was like, I gotta do something. I need to make my niggas go, oh, you feel me? I need them to go, whoa! So I pick his ass up, and where the basketball court's right here, and then if you walk forward, there's like, you know how apartments have like the little, the parking spots have like a little like roof thing over them, and then there's a curb. We were on the sidewalk, and I threw him off the curb into that. So I threw him off into that. Everyone was like, oh, and I was like, That's my point. We tied. It's 1-1. I got O, you got an O. But then people were like, all right, don't dip him. You can't dip. And I said, all right, it's good. Cause bro, I was stronger than him. Like after that, they realized, okay, this nigga's stronger. They wanted to see us go toes. Which, like I said in my reacting to fight video with Mari, bro, if it's a street fight, don't let niggas control you, bro. Don't think about the crowd. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do to beat the nigga up. So, bro gets back up and he's damn near hot. So he goes, I remember he looks and he's mad as fuck. He's like this. And he started not bleeding, but he had like a cut on his face from hitting the floor. But he's mad. I think I broke his glasses too. Cause he had some glasses. Why didn't he take those off actually? What? That was pretty dumb. That was a dumb mistake. Cause why would you keep your glasses on in the fight? Anyway, Bud squares up again. I'm like, fuck, this nigga's mad at me. Cause I wasn't really mad at the nigga, you feel me? I wasn't even mad at him. Like, in my head, I'm just fighting some random nigga. Like, so, Bud started winding his arm up like this again. I'm like, fuck, I'm about to get hit. So he goes to swing, he hits me one time, he tries to hit me twice, he misses. I'm like, fuck, this nigga is a boxer. Like, he knows how to swing. Then I clocked him 3 times. Boom, 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 all on the chin. He stumbled back. I hit him one more time, but clocked me twice. It's a good fight, but I'm up. You feel me? I'm feeding him. He's starting to tremble. Then I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm dipping this nigga again. I'm done. We just sitting here tagging each other. I'm done. So Brett started to come rush me. He clocked me twice, and I get under him, pick his ass up, throw him against a tree stump, and I start stomping the nigga out. Like that. You feel me? And I got soccer legs at the time. Like this. Then they start pulling me off, and as they pull me off, I kick him in his fucking face. This nigga. Kick him in his face. Because in the middle of the fight, if I find these fight videos, guys, I wish I could have these fight videos for y'all, because I don't have my phone, my old phone, but maybe someone has it in their Snapchat memories. But this nigga was grabbing my hair and shit in the fight. You feel me? So I was hella pissed off. Like, I ended up getting mad. Like, now I was mad, so I kicked him. Then we end up back on the floor when they let us go. We end up squabbling again. I end up on the bottom, and I'm like this. He's trying to hit me. I flip his ass over. I end up putting this nigga in an arm lock, and I had him like this, and then they took us off. And I remember shaking the nigga's hand after we fought, and I beat his ass, because I ended up clocking him when he was on the floor, and he ended up leaking and shit. I ended up asking him, like, I shook his hand, I was like, bro, why the fuck you fight me? And this nigga said, because my girlfriend sucked your dick. And I was so confused. I didn't know what to think, because I was like, how are you mad that your girl sucked me when we were together? Not even cheating on you, but when we were together, like, we were actually dating. Yeah, that's your story time, y'all. If you guys did enjoy today's story time, make sure you guys not only give it a thumbs up, but you all also comment your favorite part of the story time. Also comment other videos you guys want to see me do. Also make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 200K. Thank you guys so much again for 100K. We're at like 115. Make sure you also go follow me on Instagram at Clark_Paulo. Go cop the merch, link down below. Go subscribe to my gaming channel and my vlog channel. We just touched 1,000 on my vlog channel. I want to touch 1,000 on my gaming channel. Go subscribe to Mari, and I'll put some images up of both of our merch, and maybe you guys can go cop some of that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in the next.